And now, the distinguished Secretary of Defense.
Great idea to put a flashing light on your head while you're at it.
Well, why are you so uptight? It's night night!
London security tonight. I got a lot on my mind.
Watch carefully.
That seem right to you? Beautiful woman alone at a fight?
A crime is about to be committed.
Now listen to me, Mr. Secretary. I am telling you, you're the one that's going to be sorry.
You will be a witness. And the hardest thing to spot will be the truth.
I'm a homicide detective and a material witness. You can't hold 14,000 people for 14,000 eyewitnesses!
You sat down exactly when they wanted you to. They miss him with that second shot. Missed you.
It sounds like he's conducting a very dangerous investigation.
In the blink of an eye. I'm not gonna let you kill her. Nothing is what it seems. Get out of the way! Snake Eyes.
Satellite imagery coming through.
Roger that. Patch visual my location. Subject entering lingerie store.
Hi.
Hey, hi.
So you want some lingerie for your wife?
Yes. I'm not really experienced in this. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, I'm experienced. You know, I don't want to come in here and look stupid. Too late.
Yeah.
Should have gotten her a watch.
Robert Clayton Dean was innocent.
Freeze there. Times 10. We have reason to believe that Mr. Zavitz may have passed sensitive materials to you.
What kind of material?
Sensitive, sir.
Let's get into his life. We have you bugged it, Mr. Dean.
Move to audio 3.
He was unsuspecting.
Hey! Am I in the wrong house? Hello? Eric!
He was unaware.
You are the only woman in the world for me. You and Janet Jackson.
Coming your way over.
Now, what he doesn't know
I'd like to report a break-in.
could kill him.
Request immediate keyhole visual tasking, maximum resolution. He's on your 6 o'clock.
You have something they want!
2 targets, rooftop.
I don't have anything!
Maybe you do and you don't know it!
You're a threat now. To whom? Everyone you know. Target's on the move.
A name, a phone number?
No, nothing. He didn't give me anything.
We don't need federal agents you have following you.
Stay exactly where you are.
I'm going to use every means possible to get what we need.
From Jerry Bruckheimer,
Get the cat.
What's the cat's name?
Babe!
producer of The Rock,
Come here, baby. Baby, come here.
a film by Tony Scott,
Target is on 21.
director of Crimson Tide,
Is this about me?
20.
Do they know me?
19.
Who is that?
18.
You jumped to 17.
Do they know me?
I don't know what you're talking about!
Will Smith,
You're one of them, aren't you?
Former conspirer.
Switching, target switching.
Gene Hackman.
This is our problem.
You live another day, I'll be very impressed.
It's not paranoia when they're really after you.
Tell them to stop it now!
Enemy of the state.
What the hell is happening?
I blew up the building!
Why?
Because you made a phone call!
What's the limit here?
Big bet's $20.
It's 20.
You've seen half the hand. How the hell are you betting into us?
We know what we're holding, and we know what you're holding. You were looking for that third 3, but you forgot that Professor Green folded it on 4th Street, and the DA made his 2 pair, and Mr. Eisen is hoping that his queens are gonna stand up.
All right, take a seat next to me.
I want to, but I don't play cards.
For the last 2 years, Mike McDermott has been doing the sensible thing. But his best friend just got out of jail.
I can't believe you still know someone called Worm.
He's like my brother. You domesticated yourself for this girl.
And needs someone to lean on.
I got to put some scratch together.
We do what we used to do, man. You find the games, you scout them, I sit and I mop them up.
Last night, I sat down at that table, and I felt alive. My blood was bubbling, my skin was tingling.
And I could stay.
I was James Coburn in The Magnificent Seven.
But now the cards are stacked against him.
If you don't keep my money, then you are mine.
I vouched for the wrong guy, so now it's on me.
We can't run from what we are. Our destiny chooses us.
Deal.
Matt Damon, Edward Norton, John Turturro, John Malkovich, Gretchen Mol, Famke Janssen, and Martin Landau. Rounders.
Something beyond comprehension is happening to a little girl on this street, in this house. A man has been sent for as a last resort to try and save her.
From Kevin Williamson, the writer of Scream and Scream 2, and Robert Rodriguez, the director of Desperado, and From Dusk Till Dawn, comes a new science fiction thriller.
No more pencils, no more books, no more teachers' dirty looks.
The students at Harrington High have always suspected their teachers were from another planet.
Is this gonna be on the test?
This is the test.
This time, they're right. Now, these 6 students won't just question authority. They'll have to destroy it. The faculty.
Please report to the principal's office.
This is Dan Starkey.
I've seen your column in the paper.
Writer.
That's some crap you write in the paper.
Thanks.
Drinker. Womanizer.
You have 24 hours to move out of this house.
He's been looking for a story he can really get his teeth into.
Who's in the photograph?
Ex-boyfriend, Patrick Keegan.
But this time, he may have bitten off more than he can chew.
Pat Keegan?
Don't worry, he's not going to come gunning for you.
33 bank robberies, public
Enemy number 1, I know.
The name's Keegan. Pat Keegan. This is not gonna work. These are slightly flared. Okay, Starkey, I'm gonna make this very simple for you.
Just shut up, Chris, shut up.
Fastest read I ever saw. 13 stories in 4 seconds.
Name of God, help me.
Thank you, sister.
You can stick your sister up your hole.
You can cut for him as well.
There's no need for this. It's exciting, isn't it?
Who the hell is she?
Not now, Patricia.
Dan's learning the hard way
The dirty beast.
that it doesn't always pay to be Jack the Lad. Divorcing Jack.
Mine's bigger than yours.
Right, Fusiliers! I'm a member of the public and I'm very hungry. Ooh, it's your job to fill me up. For this exercise, we'll be using life fuses, not empty wrappers as before. Don't point it at me! There's enough Cadbury chocolate in there to fill a very large hole in you, sonny. Sarge, I got fudge on my tunic. Lily, call me a chopper.
You're a chopper, Sarge.
Don't blow a fuse! Eat one!
Life is short.
I love you.
Love is forever.
Will you marry me?
Gracie grew up to become a full-blown hottie. You're talking about my little girl, all right?
But you never know what the future holds until it hits.
It's a meteor shower.
This new one you're tracking, how big?
It's what we call a global killer. Nothing would survive, not even bacteria.
The United States government just asked us to save the world. Anybody want to say no? You think we'll get hazard pay out of this?
They'll do it. They've made a few requests, though. Such as? Oscar here has got some outstanding parking tickets. Max would like you to bring back 8-track tapes. Not sure if that's going to work. Yeah, one more thing. None of them want to pay taxes again. Ever.
United States astronauts train for years. You have 12 days.
You stick that in me, I'm gonna stab you in the heart with it.
This year,
Tell me you've never let anybody down before.
Never quit yet. How's that?
Earth's darkest day
How you feeling?
Good. Considering I've never been this scared in my entire life.
will be man's finest hour.
I'm marrying you.
You bet you are.
Bruce Willis, Billy Bob Thornton, Liv Tyler, Ben Affleck, Will Patton, and Steve Buscemi.
Whoa, this is so much fun, it's freaky.
All the time in the world
We have 18 minutes to zero barrier.
is all they've got.
We all gotta die, right? I'm the guy who gets to do it saving the world.
Do you think I'm gonna quit? We never quit!
That is my father up there!
I love you!
Armageddon. A Jerry Bruckheimer production, directed by Michael Bay.
Let's get down to business. The way I see it, someone's out to make a sequel. You know, cash in on all the movie murder hoopla. So it's our job to observe the rules of the sequel.
What are you talking about?
There are certain rules that one must abide by in order to make a successful sequel. Number one, the body count is always bigger. Number two, the death scenes are always much more elaborate. Carnage, candy.
How do we find the killer, Randy? That's what I want to know.
Well, let's look at the suspects. There's the obvious boyfriend, Derek.
So you think it's Derek?
Not so fast. Forget the boyfriend. It's tired. Who else do we got?
There's
Mickey, the freaky Tarantino film student. But if he's a suspect, so am I. So let's move on.
Maybe you are a suspect.
Well, if I'm a suspect, you're a suspect.
You have a point. Okay, let's move on.
When you rent or buy a video, you need to know that the film you choose is suitable for the audience at home. To help you understand what the film is like, you can look at the certificate it has been given. This film has been classified as 18. That means this film is only suitable for people aged 18 or over. A film with an 18 certificate will almost certainly have an adult theme, and might well contain scenes of sex or violence which are quite graphic. It may also contain explicit language, including sexual swear words. It is an offence to supply a video classified 18 to anyone below that age. Video certificates are there to give you the chance to make the right choice. Thanks for listening.